Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Cosmic Jackal Tarot. I am your host, Mirage. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to your Aquarius season reading. Oops, y'all didn't see that. All right, let's get started. Once again, happy holidays and happy new year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your holiday season. For all my new subscribers, welcome to the community. This friendship is sailing soon. So just want to say thank you for all the love and support. Actively, actually, as of today, so far, I've had 2 extra subscribers. We're just going to see where the count gets us. But I think I found that sweet spot where you guys are interested in the readings and, you know, actually just showing that support. But we're going to start off with your mystical shaman oracle, and you have number 31, the lower world. Some of you could have been born on the 31st of, no, wait, November only has 30 days, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay, well, some of you could have been born on the 3rd, the 1st, or the 4th of December, possibly. Those numbers could have a good significance. They could be your life path numbers. The lower world, let's talk about it. Everything is vibration, everything is energy. And the lower world isn't necessarily hell or the hell that you think it is. Sometimes it is a mental hell. And it could be when we put ourselves in a lower vibration, when we engage in all types of activities that are bad for us. Like if you have a really bad drinking problem, gambling problem, you could be a kleptomaniac, you could be someone that serial cheats, or you lead a lot of people on with your serial dating. You could be someone that is a pathological liar. You could be a person who just has a lot of financial issues. And sometimes you could even be a person that just picks fights or just avoids accountability at all costs. But I think some of you have gotten very comfortable with the lower world to a point where you can't really imagine life without being that, like the essence of that, the epitome of it, the definition of it. But I don't foresee that. I just feel like some of you, this is a cycle, and you're finally to a point where you've acknowledged, I put myself here, and if I want better, I might need to gravitate towards something that brings me, you know, to a higher vibration. That could be forgiving yourself, healing. It could be talking things out, writing in your journal to kind of observe, like, what do you do? What are your thoughts and your actions on a day-to-day basis, especially if you can't get a therapist or someone to put you in a good position. Some of you may even have to actually cut off people that negatively impact or influence you, or people who are only around when you're fun, you know? And I feel like I'm hearing some of you never meant to even go down this path. It was just you were experimenting with something, or you wanted to fit in, and then now, like, that's what's become of you. But you want to do right. Right in what way, though, Sagittarius? That's what we're trying to figure out here. All right, so let me figure out your emotions. Let's do the Moonology manifestation. I feel like we got a lot of digging to do. All right, this one jumped, so I think this one... Oh, look, this one's in your energy, actually. So it was meant to be. First quarter moon of Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon, meaning that this is the beginning of something. And some of you have already made progress to that achievement, but you could have a Sagittarius moon as well. But what I feel from this is when you believe in your luck, you are the luckiest sign in the whole zodiac besides Pisces. But we share a planet together. I say that because I am a Pisces sun. But I mean, you know, even if you have a Sagittarius moon or Venus or rising, it doesn't matter. You know, these readings are meant to be timeless, and for whoever, you know, even if you might be, I don't know, a Gemini, you click on this, there's a reason you are. Something might align for you. I don't know. But yeah, as far as luck is concerned, I believe I think Saturn is still retrograding until next year, as far as I know. Now, I looked it up, and then something said that all the planets were done retrograding at the time, but I could have sworn I saw something that is going to be there for 2 years. And I remember saying that, but when you Google it, it says something different. So I'm like, huh, Mandela effect, what the fuck? But in all seriousness, as far as luck is concerned, most of the time you've gotten out of situations just by smiling, or just because you are who you are, or you know a lot of people, or just some things align for you to not really deal with the consequences of your own actions. But perhaps as of recently, you haven't been as lucky and you're starting to kind of give up hope. But that's the thing, Sag. If you dug yourself into a hole, you have the means to get back out of it. It might not be that whatever you have tried thus far or what has worked for you in the past is working right now, but you're being told, hey, but you know what? You're still alive. You're still breathing. So don't give up, but also just take it as it is. This is just a lesson. You don't have to beat yourself up about it, whatever it is. Okay. So we're going to shuffle the Cosmic Insights Tarot deck here. And we're only going to pull 3 cards. So if you guys have seen my 2024 forecast for all signs that I put up last week, basically, this is going to be a shorter, similar version, but it's only for a season, not an entire year. So it is what it is. Ooh, hold up. Uh-oh. Keep going. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess that's your 3. Okay. This card I kind of want to throw away, but I mean, we'll see. All right. So we're going to do this as the beginning, the middle, and the end. I used to say the past, present, and future. The reason I don't do that anymore is because, again, these readings are actually meant to be timeless. So whenever you find them, you know, you could be already going through some of these stages or ending them, or, you know, you're just as shocked as I am. So you have pets in reverse. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. I don't know if you guys are in a situation where you had to let go of your pets or you had to say goodbye to some pets. I know one of my friends, actually, she just lost her cat yesterday. And it was so weird because the cat was healthy, you know, but I guess it got liquid in its lungs, is what she said. And then within the next morning, it passed. And I'm like, what? Like, it's just so bizarre. But if that does happen, I'm so sorry. I don't want y'all to think I'm wishing ill, or I'm just like someone that tells the fortune and then now, you know, this is on you or me. And then you're like, oh, I can't watch Mirage anymore because she predicted the death of my pet. And tarot readers always get a bad rep about like, oh, this person said I'm gonna die, and that's not true. But like, this is just kind of a warning. Some of you probably have pets that are declining in health, and it might be that you have to take preventive measures. Or you may have to decide that it's time to give a pet away because your situation has probably changed to where you can't take care of one like you used to. It's going to vary in so many different ways. You know what I mean? Next, we have sexuality. I hate this card because it always, like, you never know what you're going to get with this. And then sometimes I pull other cards to just try to see, like, what does this mean? I don't know. But someone is still figuring themselves out. It doesn't mean that someone is hiding from you that they're gay or transitioning, or that, I mean, it could be possible that you are, but maybe somebody wants to try something new in the bedroom, or somebody is admitting to you they're not as into something, or they want to kind of pursue maybe other people, still be with you. Like maybe y'all could be poly or something like that, or be open. Touchy subject there. And then last, we have moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. This card always gives me the weirdest inklings. I say that because some of you might not be moving with a partner. You could be moving away from one. Or maybe you could be moving in with somebody. Perhaps. But even though the card says that, it might not be true. I just want to, you know, give y'all an idea, especially if you're single or you just had a breakup. But I feel like some of you could just be moving residences, or you could be moving away from something that no longer serves you, like an unhealthy mindset, an unhealthy habit, unhealthy friends, an unhealthy job. There's all kinds of things that could be relevant for it. We're going to keep pulling though. We're going to pull one card from the Mermaid Tarot deck. This is going to give me an overall theme of how the reading is going to go. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're tired, and you're tired because it just sort of feels like there's a power struggle where people are taking from you or taking credit for something that you did, or you just ultimately feel like you don't get the recognition you deserve or the support that you need. You know how you start a group project and you're the one doing all the work, and yet everybody else is putting their name on something because you had to be put in a group with them, but you did all the work, you know? I feel like, Sagittarius, at this rate, you'd rather do it on your own. And you're done with that messy energy. But this is, again, that's just the feeling. That doesn't mean like it's over or that, you know, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Tarot of the Divine. Once again, this is the beginning, the beginning, middle, and end of this season. Oof. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what this is telling us. So you have the Knight of Swords in reverse in the beginning. In the middle, you have the Four of Swords. And at the end, you have the Five of Wands. Interesting. All right. So the Knight of Swords in reverse, immature air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But the way that I see it is that someone's shooting off at the mouth, or you've learned that impulsive things are just, This being over pets in reverse, I feel like some of you have dealt with anxiety and you rush into doing something that you didn't really need to do. For example, let's say if your pet's health is declining, you were probably like, oh my God, I need to give them vitamins or antibiotics or, you know, just something to help them, not knowing that you're probably prolonging the inevitable. Like, rather than seeking a vet or some sort of professional help, you're like, I got it. And then boom, like, you know. Now, if it's not that, some of you probably rush to get a pet only to realize, like, why did I do that? Because it's not fair to me, the pet, or anybody that's in the household. I used to have this friend. She was a Cancer, but she used to get pets on a whim. She would get like a bunch of hamsters, guinea pigs, you know, cats, dogs, but she never owned a pet longer than a few months. The reason why is because she really could not take care of it. The impulse was, oh, look, it's so cute. Like, can I keep it? And then, you know, one time she tried to own a cat and she had fleas all over her house. How do I know? I'm allergic to fleas. How else were we going to figure that out? And she was just so insistent that I was making it up. Or better yet, she had taken care of the flea problem. And she took care of it by taking a pair of tweezers and trying to look for the fleas on her cat and kill them. But it's like, fleas lay eggs, bro. And she's like, I definitely killed all those fleas and I gave my cat a bath. So no, there are no fleas in the damn house. And I'm itching and breaking out. And then she wants to keep inviting me to her house. And then the person I was dating at the time, he wanted her, you know, their daughter to come over when I was babysitting. I'm like, no. So it took months for her to finally admit, oh, you were right. I had a flea infestation in my couch. So sorry about that. But I told her for the longest, why don't you just flea bomb your entire apartment to get that over with? And then, you know, get your cat like the medication it needs to kill all those damn fleas and to just have preventive measures to not get them. Well, because I don't want the fumes to hurt my son. I don't want him to breathe in those chemicals. Also, it could damage my cat. So you're willing to let everybody, including yourself, get Lyme disease, amongst other things, and disregard the fact that your own friend is like, she literally told me, well, if you don't like it, you can get out of my house. So that right there says, just be careful. Again, you do tend to give into your impulses and do things on a whim, but it has something to do with pets, and 1 minute they're there and then 1 minute they're not. So be careful with that. Next, we have the Four of Swords, and that's over sexuality. This is inner healing. This is isolating yourself to take care of something, to think about something, and to meditate on something. But it's not an isolation to say like, fuck y'all, I don't want to talk to nobody anymore. I'm taking down my social media, and you know, you're digging for attention. It's more so like you need that time and that space to just deal with yourself. Maybe it's just that you need to be intimate with yourself. Or some of you are experimenting with partners that are into the same thing that you're into. You know, Fet Life is real big, but it could be maybe you found someone, or you are connecting with someone. For some of you, maybe you were in a relationship that you could not be open with your sexuality, and you didn't realize this until after the relationship. And it's been a long time, but then eventually you're like, you know what? I'm not saying relationships have to be square on being, you know, intimately satisfied, because sometimes a person is good for us, but we just kind of have to get our needs in one way or another, or just accept like that's who I wanted to be with, so that's just something I'm gonna have to miss, I guess. But I feel like some of y'all have made the decision like, I have to do it for myself. You know, it is what it is. It's not even a bad thing. But again, this is healing, and it could be, again, you are seeking healing by being intimate with, if it's not you and yourself, it's someone that gets you. Also, some of you could be keeping your circle smaller. That could also be what the Four of Swords is about. When it comes to moving, you have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflicting energy. That's just people that are acting crazy. Normally, when you see the Five of Wands, it's people with blindfolds on, and four of them are swinging at a beehive, and then one person is to the side and they're watching the antics. Like that person can't even be trusted. It's like, y'all wanted me to be with the bullshit, but no, I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna entertain it, and you might even be like, oh my god, you hit me. Oh, sorry, Sag, sorry about that. Oh god, look out, you're gonna hit the beehive. Wait, what do you mean? And by then they realize like you weren't really for the bullshit, because you just saw what happened, and you try, like, you're a trickster, you are. But it's funny to me because the only thing that's different is this guy right here. He's in blue. He's a god, or at least a demigod, and everybody's kind of going into this thinking that all efforts are fair, you know, and all circumstances, like the weapons, everything that they've been given, this situation should be a fair give. But this dude is actually more powerful, more all-seeing than them. He's just blending in. So with the whole moving thing, I think you've had enough of being the oddball, of being the black sheep, or just basically being somewhere where it's like you cannot live out loud your true authenticity. So that's why you're moving. You're just kind of like, or better yet, like where you're staying, there's too much conflict, a lot of fighting, and you're like, yeah, but you know what? I know better and I want better. So rather than prolonging this, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go where the water is calm. But let's see, we're gonna clarify with the spellcasters, or excuse me, modern spellcasters tarot deck. I just feel like this year, Sag, especially with the other reading that I gave y'all are just like, y'all put up with something for so long, or you try to pretend to be happy thinking that maybe things would go a different course. A lot of y'all don't like conflict. You know, you'll voice your opinion, you'll say what you gotta say, but you will sit and suffer with something because you don't like things to end. You don't like to pursue something else. Like, if you're comfortable, you're comfortable. Why should things change? That's basically how you be giving off your energy a lot of the time. But deep down, you know, like, if you want to be happy, you got to be happy in your own way. Damn! Look, hold on. I've been trying to be on my shit with, like, there's your sign, and then I guess you guys are number 9 in the zodiac. I was filming this with Scorpio still there, and, hold up. I don't remember. I know, like, Saturn rules, y'all, but I forgot what planet. Give me a second. This is so unprofessional. Let me speak to your manager. Jupiter. And Jupiter is this guy. All right. We're back in business. Sorry about that. That minor inconvenience. I'm sure you'll all forgive me. Let me just move these over because usually that deck is covering it. But okay. So we have the Moon over the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse over the Four of Swords. Then finally we have the Queen of Cups over the Five of Wands. Sag, you are so funny. Because if you did not read the 2024 forecast, this is only the beginning of what I was saying in that reading. And I'm gonna just read this with that in mind because this is hilarious. Check me out. The Moon is Pisces. And in your 2024 forecast, I was just telling y'all about to leave an earth sign for a water sign. Like literally it's coming. Whether y'all, even if you're not with anybody at this point, you might be leaving something that was probably stable for something that's emotional fulfilling. However it may resonate. But look, the Moon over the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is Pisces energy. Y'all are coming to terms with things coming to light that, you know what? I'm in a situation that my impulses have landed me here, and it's probably, if it's not pets, this could be children. If it's not children, it's definitely something that's intimate to you. At least it feels like a pet. It could be personal possessions anyway. And things are coming to light where you're like, you know what? My impulsiveness landed me here, and now I got to come to terms with things coming to light. The truth. Just admitting things to yourself, you know, and you're done walking around in the dark, bumping your head or stubbing your toe. Now you're just like, all right, time to move forward with something else. Four of Pentacles in reverse over that Four of Swords, which is over sexuality. You did not feel like you were being very protected or that anything that you invested in was worth anything. Like everything is just kind of out in the open and you are dealing with like some sort of insanity crisis. But in reverse, you know, you just feel like, oh, you know what? Someone could be telling other people. Like if this is someone you've been intimate with and you guys had like maybe one argument or some like one hair out of place, this person is putting you on blast. And you're sitting there with the Moon, you know, like realizing I cannot trust this person. Or better yet, like the way that they treat me, I don't even know why I put up with it. So this is literally sometimes, you know, this is a person who's making an effort to set a trap out for someone that's coming out to come after what they've worked so hard for. But then what's the point of the trap if you're going to be right there watching to see if somebody goes? It's like you're trying to see reveal to me who cannot be trusted. In comes this spirit guide or something that you have a trap that's big enough for what it's meant for. That squirrel would fall right in that. But here's the thing. The trap don't do nothing. It's just literally you want somebody to be on the spot. Now someone's doing that to you. See, I told y'all that Sag be looking booty holes and stuff. Like I got the receipts and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but why are we doing this right now? This is how you're looking at it. Like if you are with someone, let's just say that you are finally coming to terms that like, it could have been worse. I could have just married that person. I was getting ready to get married to this person or have kids with them or whatever. But now you're like, no, I want to be with someone that what we do is what we do. It doesn't have to be everybody's fucking business. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups over the Five of Wands. You're done with the conflict, so you're moving into something that's more calming and nurturing, but also someone that's not easily moved. They're very challenging. And then, I mean, this could be you for my feminines, perhaps, if you're in your feminine energy. You could be giving that Queen of Cups energy. Or you could be going to a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Probably Pisces because you got the Moon right there. But this is someone that, yeah, I'll hear you out. I'll entertain the conversation a little bit, but I'm not revealing everything. You can tell me everything you want. But where it goes, that has yet to be seen. But yeah, you don't have to worry about this person fighting and everything. Like, again, this is something you're steering away from. You're going towards this. Or maybe in the past, there probably was a water sign that made you feel all of this. But at the end of the day, again, you're moving in or moving towards someone that you're like, yeah, this can be challenging, and maybe we might not always agree on everything, but I'd rather this woman who's very stable in her emotions, someone that hears me out. And Sag, again, that could be you being that to somebody else, you know, or that for yourself even. But at the end of the day, I just honestly feel like that wasn't a mistake. Like what was going on with the 2024, like this is just the beginning, you know. You're like, you're wanting to be vulnerable with somebody. And Sag, you don't give a lot of ideas to people that you can be vulnerable. You reveal that when you really are feeling somebody, you know. But that being said, I do want you guys to heal and be happy. But in the past year, when I was doing readings, y'all was in Pisces energy, y'all was in Scorpio's energy, and y'all was doing Scorpio dirty. Like, this shit was funny as hell. Okay, it's not, but Scorpio kept dealing with y'all, and it's like y'all just kept popping up in their readings. I'm like, what the hell? Maybe it's not the same, Sag. I mean, obviously, but as far as everything is concerned, I just feel like y'all are, again, I'm gonna keep beating the, no pun intended, but a dead horse here. Y'all want to be with someone that you can be open with and vulnerable with, and you don't have to question it. Like, this person lets you have the freedom to be the best version of yourselves. They encourage it, but they also put their foot down. They like, Sag, you're doing too much. Remember? Like, you don't want to go back there, do you? But they still gonna hold you at night and, you know, cook for you and you know, massage you in areas you like to be massaged, whatever. Now, as I'm shuffling this is the Super Attractor deck. We're coming to a close. I just want to say, you know, thank you guys for, oh, I'm not going to give you all that one. Thank you guys for tuning in, new and old subscribers. But, you know, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. This happened to resonate. Give that community tab some love. And even if it didn't, hopefully you still do the same. But, you know, welcome to the community either way. But do not force that shoe to fit. It doesn't have to. This could be meant for somebody with Sag in their chart, or just another Sagittarius. Send this their way. What do you got? Let's see. You have believing in spiritual guidance gives me the certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. A lot of Sages I know actually don't dream, and I find that very peculiar. But y'all have dreams, you have goals, right? It's just that you don't really sit and romanticize them. You would rather just do, and that's good. But I feel like some of you want someone you can dream with, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this. Whether you're spiritual or not, and I'm not really sure why you'd be watching tarot if you aren't, but yeah, just basically what I said. Hey, you know what? Let spirit guide you. Pay attention to how you feel around certain people. That's the biggest thing, because sometimes you can get with someone because maybe the circumstances are right. Like, maybe they got their money together. Maybe they got, you know, they're at the top of their career or somewhere in there. Maybe they have a car, or maybe they just look the part, right? But be careful, because again, a lot of things set in our path could just be temptation to see what are we going to take and what are we going to deal with. So, but yeah, make sure to follow me on other forms of social media, with that ending the entire reading. All my links, literally the link of all my links, is down in the description box below. And as well, you know, there are other ways to follow and support the channel. But honestly, I really hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I will see you in another one. Probably, more than likely, next thing you know, you'll see Pisces season coming up. But either way, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you again. Bye.